Hey guys, it's Effect 5901 again, and I'm back with another one for you. This one wasn't as hard as the other one was. Well, this one is actually pretty tricky. It took my brain a little bit, but I didn't spend that much time on it like I did with the other one. So, anyway, obviously, I have to beat this guy with one turn. Okay, otherwise I lose automatically. It only gives me one turn. As of right now, you can see he is on his main phase right now. Okay, so basically he's got 5 hit points, and I have 3 hit points. And let's take a look at the board, and let's go ahead and see what creatures he got here. He's got a flying creature. You can see a card flying up and down there. This flying angel here, and this angel of wrath is just, oh, it's nasty. Look at it. It's got flying, first strike, I mean trample, haste. Anything that you can think of, it's got protection from black. It's got protection from red. You know, this is a nasty card. Okay. And of course it's just a little small creature. Now I only have 2 creatures, so if I attack him, his first strike creature is gonna automatically kill my flying, like right out the bat, and he can just use that 1/1 creature there to block my 7/10 creature. Okay, and let's take a look at his artifact card here. This Lynch Tomb right here. Now, whenever he becomes 0 in a game, okay, he doesn't lose the game. He can sacrifice like a permanent to gain life. So basically, all these lands that he's got, he can sacrifice those to stay alive. Now he can't sacrifice the already tapped land. He can only sacrifice the non, the land or land mana that he haven't used yet. Okay, so let's take a look at my creatures here. It's nothing, spectacular. It's just a dragon 5/5, but it does have some abilities. I can activate it to give it more hit points, but that won't matter because this thing's got first strike and it's 6/6. And my defense is only 5, so it's gonna hit me first, and this creature is gonna die right off the bat. Now the second talent is got, you can add pump mana into it, like it will destroy a non-land permanent with a converted mana cost. Okay, so basically if this thing attacks and it damages something, you can pump mana into it, and it will destroy that permanent. And another thing about my creature right here is, okay, when this golem right here comes into play or leaves the battlefield, you have to choose a basic land type to destroy. That means if you're playing, with a green deck, one of the forests got to be destroyed. Playing with a black deck, a swamp's got to be destroyed. Be playing with a red deck, a mountain's got to be destroyed. It's like all the colors that's in play, one of those got to go away when that thing comes and leave play. Now, my opponent's got the enchantment underneath this right here, the Relic Bane. What this does is, this is pretty nasty. These were there back in the day when I was playing. Basically, it hurts me every time at the beginning of my turn. Basically, if I don't get rid of this enchantment right here, it's gonna hit me for 2 hit points every turn. Now it's got 2 of these on the bottom of my creatures, so I'm gonna lose 4 life if I don't get rid of that, like right now. And my artifact right here is pretty nice, the Quicksilver Amulet. I can play any 4-color land mana. And, excuse me. Sorry about that, I had a call. I didn't want to do the whole video all over again. But anyway, this artifact will, any 4-land mana that I pump into it, I can automatically put a creature card from my library into play, which is very, very useful. As you can see, I have nothing in my graveyard. He's got nothing in his graveyard at all. I don't know how this game was played, and I'm losing so much life with nothing dying. I guess because of the disenchantment here and now. I don't know. Anyway. So basically what you want to do is, here, take a look at this card. This card right here is pretty badass. It's going to come into play in a second here. What I'll have to do is I'm going to activate this card to play a creature card in my hand. Now the reason I did that is because this duplicate artifact creature here costs 6. So I'm saving 2 land mana right now to lay this down. So here we go. Now, as soon as he comes into play, I can choose a target to exile. So, I'm going to choose that one to get rid of those enchantments. So, I won't lose 4 life at the beginning of my turn. And now, like I said, every time that card comes into play or leaves play, you have to destroy 1 land of each type. Okay, now, I'm going to use this artifact again, pump 4 my land into it, and I am going to play my next artifact creature card right here. So when this thing comes into play, it puts a 2/3/3 colorless golem artifact creature into play. Now, but the special thing about those are, whenever those little golems get hit by a sorcery spell or a instant spell, it copies it, which is really great. Not only that it copies it, for every other golems that I have on play, it will add as many as those copies. So let's go ahead and play that, and I'll show you what I mean. See, it's gonna give me 2 of these 3/3 artifact feature golem. I got 2 of them. This is a golem as well. And this creature is a golem shapeshifter. Now, what I want to do now is use that spell on my creature so it can copy all of those. The reason I want to do that, even though it's a must -1, -0, I get to draw 4 cards. So you see what I mean right there. Because that's exactly what I need, is to draw those 4 cards. Because you never know, when you're playing, you might need that 1 card in the deck to turn the tide. And go ahead and play that land. Now, this is an artifact land. It doesn't cost anything to lay it down. Plus, you can use it as land, which is a really, really great card. So, the next step, what I want to do is, now I drew... the most important ones is this last 2 here. Okay, now I really want this artifact card out, this Icy Manipulator here, because I can use 1 mana, tap this, and I'll be able to tap any artifact, creatures, or land. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to get that card out to be able to tap that one so he can't block my attack. Now, since this costs 4 mana to cast, I'm going to go ahead and use this card right here, to show and tell. It will allow me to play a creature, an artifact, an enchantment, or a land from my library into play right now. So I'm going to go ahead and use that because it costs 1 less. Go ahead and play my Icy Manipulator, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the Icy Manipulator to tap that card so he cannot block my attack. Now, okay, so basically, if you remember this card right here, when his life goes to 0, he can gain life back from sacrificing a permanent. Now, the permanent he's got right now are 4 of these lands right now. So what I have to do now is I have to attack this guy, okay, with my creature here. Now when you attack this creature here, with this creature here, be very careful. You have to watch it because you'll have to stop as soon as you take damage from him. Bam, you took damage from him. Press continue. Now pause for time. Go in here and activate your ability right here to destroy all permanents. Now you want to pump. I have 4 available right now, so what that's gonna do is it's gonna destroy those 4 lands back there. So now he will not be able to regenerate himself, and I won the game, or this challenge. And this is how you beat this challenge. You know, I'll try to find more interesting ones. I guess I'll just upload them as I go through them. But this one was actually pretty tricky to figure out. Anyway, that's all I have for now. See ya.